made by Badalack. Long throw to first, and a nice scoop by Lane Akers for the out.
Lane Akers made it look like he's a lifelong first baseman with that one.
That's out number one here in the fifth inning. Batter will be Nick Barone. So after Torbett left, Campos, 2-run homer to left center, a walk to Marsh, 2-run homer by DeCandido to right. And all of a sudden the lead is gone and you're trailing 4-3. One out, base is empty. And Barone takes a strike from Albaron.
Albaron's job is to hold it right here. Get us out of this inning with nothing more across and let us come back and start chipping away in the fifth.
That pitch misses low for ball one. 1-1. Barone has walked and singled. Single in the fourth inning was his first hit in the series. And Albaron's pitch, it's a little bit low for ball two. 2-1. Albaron pitches out of the stretch. And a swinging foul. On deck hitter grabbed it. And that would be Swafford. 2-2. There's another foul ball. This time third base coach will make a nice fielding play.
Yes, he did.
Well, he's a former player for them. That's Andrew Cox. Coaching at third.
Showing he's still got the good hands.
2 balls, 2 strikes. And Albaron delivers and struck him out swinging. High inside fastball, and he went around for out number 2.
Now batting, second baseman number 49, Easton
Here's
Swafford.
Swafford. He's been safe on an error and has walked, so haven't been able to keep him off the base path. Warm and humid on this Saturday afternoon. This is the letters, ball 1. A little bit high.
I think that cloud cover's probably helping us some, though.
Ground ball, hard hit past Akers into right field. Hard single by Swafford into right. His first hit off Albaron. And the batter will be Shealy,
Now batting,
who is lined out and popped out.
Landon Seeley.
Seeley, the sophomore. Young man out of Kentucky. Runner at first, and the pitch is inside to Seeley for ball 1. Conference USA Track and Field Championships continuing over at the Dean Hayes Track Stadium across the way. Should be having the finals in several events over there. Here's the 1-strike pitch, and it's high for ball 2. 2-0 to Seeley. Also got graduation over at the Murphy Center. I don't know who's matriculating today, but that parking lot's full.
And then back behind us, there's a dance recital at the Tucker Theater. Parking place is a premium today.
3 balls, no strikes. And as usual, they did not have a guard out to keep spots open for our baseball crowd. Of course, they did on Thursday and Friday when the parking lot was absolutely empty. There's a strike call, 3-1.
Looks like they're having some kind of a field event over. What are they throwing? They're throwing something.
Javelin or discus or?
I can't quite tell.
Shot put?
That could be as well.
There's ball 4, too low. So they'll put runners at first and second with 2 outs.
Alberin came in, got the first 2 hitters he faced, has lost the next 2.
So this is the 9th man to bat here in the 5th inning, Ryan Drum. He was struck out and flied out. He's 0 for 2.
Drew Horn now throwing in the Raider bullpen.
Pitch to Drum as a fastball in for a strike. Nothing in 2, or nothing in 1. This is Alberon's 5th batter. Fly ball should be out of the inning. Shallow right. Rogers coming in, and he takes it for out number 3. So the Flames bat around in the 5th inning. They score 4 on
Liberty scored 4 runs,
4 hits,
with no errors and 2 runners left
and
on
they
base.
leave 2. So Alberon does pitch a full inning. And we'll go to the bottom of the 5th inning. We're halfway home in this game. Liberty 4, Middle Tennessee 3. You're on the Blue Raider Network from Ben Wagner.
It's a great opportunity for young players.
The Blue Raiders are winners in the classroom, on the field, and the courts. Richard Lewis here. I want you to win in real estate also. Buying, selling, auction here in Tennessee, or along the Gulf Coast, a second home, or investing. Give me a call to help start that winning process. 615-319-9981. Oh, I'm never too busy for your referrals. Richard Lewis, Exit Realty, Bob Lamb & Associates.
Las Casas Drugs is a proud sponsor of Blue Raider Athletics, located at 4702 Las Casas Pike, just minutes from Murfreesboro. Las Casas Drugs strives to provide all of your pharmaceutical needs in that hometown atmosphere you deserve. Family-owned and operated, Las Casas Drugs offers free delivery, immunizations, drive-through window, gift shop, merchandise, and medication management programs. Come by and see how we can make a difference. And go Blue Raiders.
Rutherford County's MTSU station, News Radio WGNS.
Raiders in the 5th inning. We'll have Clay Badalak to lead off, and then the top of the batting order coming up against Bradley Zayak. Raiders have touched him up for a couple of home runs, but Liberty also has a couple of home runs, and each one of theirs came with a man on base. Raiders have a 2-run homer and a solo. And that's the difference in the game, 4-3. Badalak flied to right field in the 2nd inning. The left-handed hitter faces the right-hander Zayak, takes the first pitch outside, 4-1.
Liberty has a left-hander throwing in their bullpen.
Badalak swings through this pitch, and it's 1-1. I think the Raiders would like to get into that bullpen, John. This starter's been, even though he's given up a couple of long balls, it's been pretty tough. Pitch high for ball 2, 2-1.
Oh, that home run by Dean O'Neill that gave us the that third run back in the fourth was important. Keeps us from going 2 down. We are down, but one swing of the bat can change that.
Strike call to Badalak. It's 2-2. And Zayak's 2-2 pitch is swung on and missed, foul tipped into the catcher's mitt for strike 3. That's 1 out.
Now batting.
Strikeout number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Strikeout number 5 for Zayak. Owen Nowak, who has popped out and flied out, 0 for 2, will stand in. They shift for Nowak, and he takes a strike call, 0-1.
Some of the most interesting action in that track meet over there is not going on the track. I'll tell you about it here in just a second.
1 strike to count to Nowak. Pitch is swung on and hit high in the air to right field, not deep enough. Right fielder's under it. Seeley will make the catch for out number 2.
Over on the football practice field, there is a game of, it looks like Frisbee rugby going on with two teams of young ladies. They've been having a blast the last 15 or 20 minutes.
Here's Lane Akers, 2 outs, base is empty, and the pitch swung on, hit the right field. That one is deep, and that was off the wall. Akers headed for second base. He will pull up there with a 2-out double. You could tell when he hit that ball, it had a little zing in it.
Yeah, off the top of the wall, got up on the wall, got close.
So now the tying run is at second base with 2 outs. And the batter's Cooper Clapp is walked and popped out.
And it was close enough that the right fielder, Seatley, had to go all the way to the wall. So when it came off the wall, that was what allowed Akers to go in standing up with that double.
Zach with the pitch. High ball 1 to Clapp.
Playing Clapp deep in right field.
It's a drive into right center field. Campos, the center fielder, on the track, reaches up and makes the catch. Wow. Pep gave it a ride. Campos chased it down on the warning track. And that's all in the 5th. Raiders hit some shots, but end up with 1 run, 1 runner left. No runs a hit, 1 left. We've completed 5 full innings. Liberty 4, Middle Tennessee 3. You're listening to Blue Raider Baseball from Ben Wagner.
Bring your game day style courtside with a stop at Lightning's Locker Room on the concourse. From bold new drops to timeless campus classics, we've got everything you need to turn heads from class to tip-off. Whether you're rocking a hoodie in the student section or sporting a tee around town, your look says it loud. You're here for the wins, the energy, and the tradition. So step up your style and your spirit, because at Lightning's Locker Room, the season never slows down, and every fan plays a part in the hype. Let's make every day feel like game day.
Hey Blue Raider fans, this is Brad Hopkins with Exit Realty Bob Lamb & Associates. Winning in real estate is a lot like football. Good coaching and recruiting a great team are the keys. I put together a team of lenders, inspectors, and home professionals to help you succeed. Let me coach you through this process and make sure you come out a winner. Whether you're looking to buy, sell, or invest, I am here to help you win. Visit BradHopkinsHomes.com or call 615-556-9239 to find out more.
The Blue Raiders play here. News Radio WGNS.
Liberty batted around in the 5th inning, scored 4 runs to take a 4-3 lead. And they'll have the leadoff man, Bidston, who led off the 5th inning, leading off here again in the 6th. And he had a double, kind of jumpstart that inning for them. It was also the last batter that Cole Torbett faced. Torbett had some good totals, didn't he, John?
He did, Dick. He went 4+ innings, just gave up that one run that was that runner, that leadoff double in the 5th.
Line drive, that's a base hit to center field. And Bidston starts the 6th inning like he did the 5th with a base hit.
Now batting center fielder number 30.
Kid number 2 off Elberon.
Torbett was, and his pitch count was very manageable, but the way he throws, he starts becoming a liability the first time you go through the lineup the 3rd time. And that was where they were headed.
Pitch outside to Campos. Campos, a 2-run homer, followed that leadoff double by Bidston in the 5th. Campos has had 2 home runs in the series out of the number 9 spot. There's a drive in the left center. Long run. Nowak can't get there. Drops for a base hit. He'll hold him to a long single. Both of those first 2 hits in this inning very well hit.
Yep.
So now 1st and 2nd with no outs, and the batter is Marsh. And that'll bring Jerry Myers out of the dugout.
I have a feeling we're going to see Drew Horn here. It is absolutely essential for the Raiders to play damage control here.
Well, they did that successfully in the 2nd inning. And we'll see what Coach Myers has up his sleeve here. He's going to leave him in.
Yep.
Marsh could be up there to bunt with 1st and 2nd and no outs. As the leadoff man, try and set up a big inning.
Yeah, and with his kind of speed, if he gets the bunt laid down the right way, he could turn a sacrifice into a base hit.
So the right-hander comes set. He is around to bunt. Bunts it foul. Back behind the plate. Strike 1. He's got DeCandido, who had a home run his last time up, waiting to hit next. Runners at 1st and 2nd, no outs. Around the bunt again. And that pitch, thought he might have fouled it.
I thought he fouled it as well, but instead it's a pitch that got past Dean O'Neill. Now the bunt is definitely not in order.
Wild pitch, and both runners will advance. So the count is 1-1 to Marsh. That pitch was high and inside, and the way he was holding his bat, I thought it might have ticked off the bat.
Yeah, that gets Jerry Myers out. That's going to get the call to the bullpen.
So we'll have a pitching change here with no outs in the 6th inning. Runners at 2nd and 3rd. And the Raiders facing another difficult challenge here from Liberty in the 6th. We'll take a break. Back to tell you about our new pitcher after this on the Blue Raider Network. Ron Van Wagner.
Drew Horn.
WGNS, the flagship station for Blue Raider sports.
We've had the call to the bullpen here in the 6th inning with a 1-1 count on the batter. Drew Horn has been beckoned to take over the pitching duties.
Well, after 8 starts, he is now making his first relief appearance of the season. He's thrown 30 2/3 innings, given up 25 runs, 23 earned on 36 hits, 13 walks, 39 strikeouts. Got a 6.75 ERA with a 2-2 record.
Last appearance was on Sunday in Miami. Started game 3 of that series against FIU, but he lasted only 2 innings. I think they just were testing him out to see if the ankle would hold up, and wound up throwing about 40 pitches and was lifted after 2 innings.
Well, if you haven't pitched in, a month at that point, that's just taking care of your player.
So he comes in at a tough spot here with runners at 2nd and 3rd and no outs in the 6th inning. And a count of 1-1 on Tanner Marsh. Did you order that music, John?
Not me. Is that music? I guess it depends on how broadly you're willing to define the word, right?
1 ball, 1 strike. Now Drew Horn with a pitch. And it's popped up. Shallow right field. Rogers coming in. He's got it. They tag the runner. They're going to send him. And he stops halfway to home plate.
I think they saw where Brett Rogers has got a cannon.
Stopped halfway to home plate, turned around and went back.
You can see the spot in the infield where the runner at second, right there, where Clay Badalak just smoothed some dirt. That's how far the runner at second. He was 2/3 of the way to third base.
1 out, 2nd and 3rd. And the batter is DiCandido. 2-run homer in the 5th. Horn's pitch, foul to the screen, strike 1. Well, it's good to see number 32 back out there.
Yeah. I would expect he'll get one of the starts in pool play next week. Horn and Horn, what do you think?
Yeah, could be. Here's the 1-strike pitch. Ground ball to first. Akers has it. Runner at third broke quickly, and Akers did not have a chance to throw him out, so he takes the easy out at first.
About all you can do.
It's out number 2. The runner on third scores, and the runner at second goes to third.
That runner will be, the run is charged to Albrin. Right now, Albrin, an inning, 1 run on 3 hits, a walk, and a strikeout.
So it's 5-3.
That runner on third does belong to him, though.
Jaffe takes a strike, 0-1. Horn has come in and gotten 2 outs. One of those a ground ball that allowed a run to score. Swing and a miss, strike 2.
Throw him that slider. Or was that a changeup? It was off speed.
Runner third, Campos. And an 0-2 count coming to Jaffe. Lines it to first.
Oh.
Lane Akers.
Look what I got.
Will grab it for out number 3. So Drew Horn comes in and throws cold water on the Flames. They do come up with 1 run on 2 hits with 1 man left. We'll go to the bottom of the 6th inning. It is Liberty 5, Middle Tennessee 3. You're on the Blue Raider Network from Ben Wagner.
At Middle Tennessee Electric, we see the lines that link us all, illuminating our neighborhoods, empowering our businesses, and helping us to recharge. Because we believe in the power of good energy. Whether it comes from our grids, the sun, or a kind heart. And as your family and our region continue to grow, you can trust that we'll always be there for you. Middle Tennessee Electric, bringing good energy.
Hey folks, it's Chip Walters from Exit Realty Bob Lamb & Associates, helping Middle Tennessee make smart moves in a fast-moving market. Whether you're buying, selling, or just exploring your options, you deserve someone who knows this community and treats your goals like their own. From first-timers to long-time homeowners, I'm here to guide you with clarity, confidence, and a steady hand. When you're ready to make the next move, start with someone you trust. Visit choosechip.net and let's make your 2026 move the right move.
You're listening to MTSU Sports on WGNS.
Liberty makes a pitching change between innings. So the starter, Zach, is gone after 5 innings. New pitcher is a left-hander, Matt Porter. Last pitched on Tuesday against Wake Forest in relief. Went 2 scoreless innings. No runs, no hits. And no walks, 3 strikeouts, and was not involved in that decision.
Well, he's now making his 15th appearance, all but 2 of those in relief. He's thrown 19 2/3 innings, given up 19 runs, 14 earned on 18 hits, 12 walks, 25 strikeouts. He's got a 6.41 ERA with no decisions, no saves.
He is a first-year grad transfer from Pittsburgh. 6-footer, 200 pounds.
And just to let you know, he has also hit 5 batters.
Facing Nathan Brewer leading off here in the 6th inning. Brewer takes the first pitch outside for ball 1. Time to go to work with those bats, John. It's 5-3.
Well, it's still very manageable.
Strike called, 1-1.
Final numbers on starter Bradley Zayak. Goes 5 innings, gives up 3 runs all earned on 5 hits, a walk, and 5 strikeouts.
Pitch outside to Brewer. He is in line to be the winning pitcher if the lead holds for Liberty. 2-1 to Nathan Brewer. He'll be followed by O'Neill. Swinging a foul to the screen. The count will go 2-2 on Brewer.
And that has Liberty going into a shift. They send the shortstop back over into the shortstop's position. The third baseman goes over to the right of second base, so you got 3 infielders over there.
Driving to left center field. That is going to be in for a hit. And a leadoff single for Brewer goes the other way and crosses up the shift. Second time he's done that in the series.
He knows how to do it, doesn't he?
Here's Dean O'Neill, and he will represent the tying run at the plate. Doubled in the second and hit one out of the ballpark in the 4th for his 12th home run. Tied him with Brewer for the team lead. So the left-hander Porter will throw to first instead.
There's a big exaggerated step movement towards first base.
O'Neill looks at the first pitch, off speed and in for a strike.
He gets a lot of extension with that lead leg, doesn't he?
Yep.
Whether he's going to first or coming to the plate.
Goes to first this time. One strike to count to O'Neill. And again, he goes to first. I wouldn't expect Brewer to be running down 2 runs with a power hitter at the plate. Apparently they do.
Well, maybe they think that just because they run like crazy, everybody else does.
That pitch hit him.
I told you he'd hit 5 hitters coming into this. There's number 6.
O'Neill hit by the pitch, and now runners at first and second with no outs, and Brett Rogers the batter.
Now with nobody out, runners at first and second. Are we bunting?
Yeah, I think so. You got a speed at the plate. You got the tying runs on base.
I think I want to push it down the third base line.
Here's the pitch. He's not bunting. Line drive, base hit. Rounding third, Brewer. He's going to score. Coming to third, O'Neill. They throw to second. He's safe at second. Everybody's safe, and the Raiders have scored.
So much for the bunt, right, Dick?
Brett Rogers drilled it into right field, and he will get a double. Driving in Brewer to make it 5-4. That sends O'Neill over to third, so second and third with no outs, and now we'll see, Liberty will see how that feels, huh?
That's right.
Batter is Bondolan. Catcher asks for time and will make a very slow walk out to the mound. So, John, 2 of those hits in this inning have been by our left-handed hitters, and they brought the left-hander in purposely to pitch to the 2 left-handers.
That's right.
Now we'll have a visit to the mound by the pitching coach.
I don't know if they've had time to get somebody ready down there.
Not likely.
There is a right-hander.
I don't think he started throwing yet. So Bondolan.
That's it. They're calling for.
Must have been somebody hiding down there.
Yeah, which is possible in that bullpen.
So we're going to have a pitching change. We'll take a break here, and we'll come back, tell you about the new pitcher when we come back. You're listening to Blue Raider Baseball from Van Wagner.
Las Casas Drugs is a proud sponsor of Blue Raider Athletics, located at 4702 Las Casas Pike, just minutes from Murfreesboro. Las Casas Drugs strives to provide all of your pharmaceutical needs in that hometown atmosphere you deserve. Family-owned and operated, Las Casas Drugs offers free delivery, immunizations, drive-through window, gift shop, merchandise, and medication management programs. Come by and see how we can make a difference. And go Blue Raiders!
Bring your game day style courtside with a stop at Lightning's Locker Room on the concourse. From bold new drops to timeless campus classics, we've got everything you need to turn heads from class to tip-off. Whether you're rocking a hoodie in the student section or sporting a tee around town, your look says it loud. You're here for the wins, the energy, and the tradition. So step up your style and your spirit, because at Lightning's Locker Room, the season never slows down, and every fan plays a part in the hype. Let's make every day feel like game day.
The Blue Raiders are on News Radio WGNS.
So Liberty goes to the bullpen for Tyler August, a right-hander. Last pitched on Tuesday against Wake Forest, went 1 inning in relief, gave up a hit and 2 walks, but no runs. And he will come on here. August is a 6'3", 250-pounder.
Yeah, he is a big guy,
isn't he? And he's a transfer from Delaware.
Well, he's also making his team-leading 24th appearance, all in relief. He's thrown 37 in the third inning. He's given up just 10 runs, all earned, on 24 hits, 22 walks, 46 strikeouts. Opponents hitting 189 against August. He's got a 2.41 ERA, a 5-0 record with 1 save.
He'll pitch to Bondolan.
And then he's also looks like Matt Wolf on deck to pitch hit for Vinson.
So here's Von Dolan, who has hit a 2-run homer. That was in the second inning, and hit into a funny 5-6-3 ground out in the fourth. August comes set, and the pitch to the plate is a strike call. 0-1. Runner at third is O'Neill. The runner at second is Rogers. And no outs in the sixth inning. It's 5-4. Liberty leading by 1. Tying run at third for the Raiders. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
That's going to score 2, Dick.
Rogers coming around, and the throw will go back to second. Raiders take the lead. Von Dolan, sharp single up the middle. O'Neill scores. Rogers scores, and the Raiders lead 6-5. How about that?
I'll tell you. Baseball is a funny game, isn't it? And we are going to see Matt Wolf here, pinch hitting for Vinson.
So all three of those runs are charged to Porter.
Yeah, he faces 3 batters, does not retire any of them, gives up 3 runs, all earned on 2 hits, no walks, no strikeouts, a hit batter.
Matt Wolf takes the pitch high for what calls a strike. 1 no balls, 1 strike. Had a big pinch hit in the Tuesday game against Memphis, which helped the Raiders rally for a 1-run win. Von Dolan at first, still nobody out in the inning. Foul to the screen, strike 2.
You'd like to do some adding on now that you got the lead.
Clay Badalak on deck.
Well, that takes Corbett was already off the hook. That takes Dobbs off the hook.
Also takes Zayak off the hook. He was set to be the winner.
He was.
Pitches high to Wolf, ball 1. 1-2.
Zayak will not go 9-0 today.
Nope. Von Dolan's had a couple of big hits today. Good to see him swinging a bat.
Boy, isn't that the truth? Just in time.
Pitch to Wolf is swung on and missed, strike 3. That's the first out in the inning. And with 1 out, the batter is Clay Badalak. Badalak has flied out and struck out 0 for 2. Right-hander Tyler August. The runner goes, swing and a miss. And he's going to be out at second. Yep. So Von Dolan cut down trying to steal for out number 2. And Badalak swung at a high pitch just to protect the runner, but that's strike 1.
That play at second wasn't even really close, was it?
No. Pop foul, back out of play. And the count will go to 2 strikes on Clay Badalak. So 3 runs in here in the 6th inning. Raiders have taken a 6-5 lead. High outside, ball 1. 1-2. Final regular season game for the Blue Raiders here in 2026. The 1-2 pitch swung on and missed. That will retire the side. But the Raiders come up with 3 runs on 3 hits and nobody left. Here are the totals after 6. Middle Tennessee, 6 runs, 8 hits, 1 error. And for Liberty, 5 runs, 7 hits, no errors. Raiders lead it 6-5 as we go to the 7th inning. You're listening to Blue Raider Baseball from Van Wagner.
Locally grown, Blue Raider proud. This is Jonathan Harmon with the J. Harmon Home Team. As an MTSU alumnus and lifelong Rutherford County resident, I bring the heart of a teacher, the grit of a Blue Raider, and over 15 years of real estate experience to every client. Honest to a fault, connected to the community, and driven to serve. I don't just help you buy or sell, I help you understand every step. The J. Harmon Home Team, where real estate meets real talk.
Nothing is more expensive than a missed opportunity that could have changed your life. Maybe you're just graduating high school, or are working and need to earn a degree to advance your career. Or you aspire to be a leader, and a graduate degree can make that happen. Whether you're just starting out or retooling for the future, Middle Tennessee State University can help you get there. MTSU, the University of Opportunities.
Rutherford County's MTSU station, News Radio WG.
Raiders leading 6-5. We'll have Drew Horn on the mound.
Leading off the top of the 7th, left fielder number 17, Nick Barone.
Drew Horn will pitch to Barone, Swafford, and Sheely. 4, 5, and 6 hitters here in the 7th inning. Nick Barone has a single, has struck out and walked. Grounds this one foul outside third base for strike 1. No balls, 1 strike. Drew Horn came in with 2 men on in the 6th inning and got out of the inning. Pitches outside, 1-1.
Controlled that damage and gave the Raiders a chance to come back and jump back in front.
That's what they did. Pitch is swung on, foul back to the backstop, 1-2. Horn made a cameo appearance Sunday against FIU in Miami, pitched just 2 innings. He's on here in a tough situation, but he's got a 1-run lead. The pitch outside, 2-2. Drew was injured in Jacksonville, Alabama, before he was getting ready to start the opening game of that 3-game series. A freak injury in the outfield cost him about 6 weeks or so. There's a foul over by the Liberty dugout. Count holds at 2-2 on Barone. It's good to see him back out there. And a fly ball down the left field line. Go foul, go foul. It goes foul. It did stay in the ballpark, just barely. So the count will remain 2-2. Barone is 1 for 10 in the series. Fouls this one off. I think he leads both teams in foul balls, though.
Yep.
Count holding at 2-2. And Horn, the 2-2 pitch, fouled again at the plate. So we'll do it again, 2-2. And the right-hander delivers, fouled again, back to the screen. So Horn throwing a lot of pitches to this leadoff hitter in the 7th inning.
Got an interesting scoreboard show coming up here between innings.
Oh, it's just inside, ball 3. Horn, along with about 1,000 other people here, thought he had strike 3 there.
I thought he had strike 3.
That'll run the count to 3-2. Strike 3 call.
There you go.
So
I thought the one
Barone
before it
on
was a better
strikes
pitch.
for out number 1.
Second baseman number 49, Easton Swafford.
Well, he said, if you're not going to call that one, how about this one?
Yeah.
1 out in the 7th. Here's Swafford. Been on base 3 times. Let's keep this guy, send him back to the dugout. Horn's pitch, missed outside, ball 1. Swafford's been safe on an error, has walked and has singled. One out in the 7th. Drew Horn's pitch swung on and foul to the screen, 1-1.
Well, you think about those 6 starts that he missed. Could have changed their season.
There's a pop-up that may be playable. Von Dolan over, Badalak over. Will
Dead
take
ball.
it in fair ground.
Wynn got that one, Dick. Von Dolan was in foul territory by about 12 feet. Thought he was going to get it. And it blew back into fair territory. And fortunately, Clay Badalak was there to make the play.
Good thing he was there. 2 outs in the 7th. And this is Seeley, 0 for 2 with a walk. Right-handed hitter. Horn's pitch. That's right in there. Strike 1.
What a nice breaking ball. That looked like a traditional curveball, didn't it?
1 strike to count. Same spot, same result. Strike 2. So now he can come back with just about anything he wants to. And the 0-2 pitch just missed inside. Horn again thought he might have had strike 3 there.
Yeah, they were. He missed his spot. Horn was, or O'Neill rather, was setting up down and away, and it came in down and in.
Fly ball center field. That's going to fall in for a hit. Seeley with his first hit today. And with 2 outs, the batter will be Drum. That's the first hit off Drew Horn.
Number 36, Ryan Drum.
Got to be careful with this guy. He's flied out twice and struck out. Had a pair of home runs in yesterday's game. Horn's pitch is outside for ball 1. Played him deep in left, deep in center. Rogers about straight away in right field. And the pitch is foul to the screen. 1 ball, 1 strike. Drew Horn out of Siegel High School here in Murfreesboro. The 1-1 pitch on the way, swung on and missed. Strike 2, that was a breaking ball. So he's ahead of the Liberty DH 1 and 2. And the pitch. Popped him up. First baseman coming in. That's Lane Akers. He'll make the catch. And that's all in the 7th inning.
Top of the 7th,
No runs, a hit, one left.
With no errors and one runner left on
Seventh
base.
inning stretch time here at the ballpark. We'll have our D&J scoreboard coming up shortly on the Blue Raider Network from Van Wagner.
Will Fraley, attorney at law, has experience you can count on. Former Blue Raider baseball player and MTSU alum Will Fraley serves Murfreesboro and the surrounding communities. Put a strong and experienced legal fighter on your case. Give Will Fraley a call and he can handle all of your legal matters, including criminal and domestic or family law. Visit willfraleylaw.com or call 615-410-7290.
When the arena lights dim for a concert, or when the crowd becomes one at a big game, you can almost feel like you're the biggest fan. But who's your biggest fan? It's the person that will get you home safely after a night of drinking. It's the person who looks out for your life to make sure you leave the stadium with someone sober. This could be a designated driver or someone who offers to get you a ride share. Because in Tennessee, fans don't let fans drive drunk. Brought to you by the Tennessee Highway Safety Office, a division of the Tennessee Department of Safety and Homeland Security.
The Blue Raiders play here. News Radio WGNS.
Back at Reese Smith Field, we're getting ready to go to the seventh inning. We've got the D&J scoreboard coming up for you. The first score, the important one, is what's happening here. The Blue Raiders on top of Liberty 6-5 as we go to the bottom of the seventh inning. Elsewhere in Conference USA, we've got a couple of finals and at least one more that's headed that way. First final of the day was up in Delaware. They played early. That was Western Kentucky and Delaware. Delaware ends up winning that series with a 6-3 win here on Saturday. They won the first game, lost 3-0 yesterday, and then came back with 6-3 win today. But Western Kentucky locked into that 6th seed. Elsewhere, down in Kennesaw, Georgia, this is a shocker. Kennesaw State pulls off a win against Missouri State. Missouri State had won the first two. Kennesaw State, a big winner, though, today. 12, Missouri State 6. That is a final. Over in Ruston, Louisiana, another surprise. They're in the bottom of the 8th. Sam Houston on top of Louisiana Tech, 6-0. And then down in Dallas, they are just early in that ball game. Jacksonville State at DBU. DBU had won the first two. Jacksonville State, though, up 8-0. And another one just underway, FIU at New Mexico State. FIU an early 3-0 lead. Interesting stuff going on there, Dick.
Owen Nowak takes the first pitch in the seventh inning, and it's inside from Tyler August, 4-1. Nowak looking for his first hit today. He's 0 for 3. Takes the pitch outside, ball 2, 2-0.
Oh, it is the third day. This would be you keep wanting to say it's Sunday, but anything can happen in the third game of a conference series.
2 balls, no strikes. Nowak leading off here in the seventh, and a line drive down the right field line. That is
fair.
Gone.
Wow.
That is gone right down the line.
He's having fun with that one, isn't he? Boy, right over the Steve Peterson 25 jersey, just to the left of the 330 sign. Wow.
First home run in a while for Owen Nowak as he slammed it down the line. It was left just about the same spot Clapp's home run, but Clapp's home run was high. This was a line drive right down the line.
And you just kept saying, stay fair, it was that close. Wow.
So now it's 7-5. And the batter is Lane Akers. Had a double in the 5th inning. First pitch to him, ball 1.
And this is August, who came in, was so impressive in that 6th inning. Gave up a leadoff single. Then a couple of strikeouts and a caught stealing, and he was out of that. Well, ooh.
Ball 2 to Akers, 2-0. Leadoff home run for Owen Nowak. Raiders up 7-5. The pitch. Akers takes a strike, 2-1. So how many home runs has August given up this year?
Not many.
Could be on that stat sheet somewhere.
Yeah, let me see if I can't find that.
That's only the second home run he's given up this season. There's a foul off the screen, 2-2.
To let you know, opposing hitters were only hitting 189 against August.
So 2 balls, 2 strikes to Akers.
So he's faced 4 batters and given up 2 hits.
And the 2-2 pitch bounced to short. Marsh near the bag at second, over to first in time for the first out in the 7th inning. The batter will be Cooper Klepp.
Second baseman number 4, Cooper Klepp.
So the Raiders 3 home runs today. Bondolan a 2-run homer. O'Neill a solo. Nowak a solo. And the Flames with 2 home runs. Both 2-run shots, both coming in the 5th inning. So they're playing long ball today. There's a foul to the screen by Clapp, strike 1. Cooper has walked, popped out, flied out. Bases empty, 1 out here in the 7th. Raiders already with a run in. Swing and a miss, strike 2 to Clapp. Nowak's line drive right down the line over the right field wall. Two strikes the count. Strike 3 called. Clapp didn't like the call. To be honest, looked a little high from up here.
It did. With that win, Kennesaw State wraps up the number 7 seed for the tournament next week.
We can't tie them?
No, because we were tied going in, and now assuming that Sam Houston is going to hang on, they're leading Louisiana Tech 6-0, but in the bottom of the 9th in Ruston.
Brewer swings and misses at the first pitch, 0-1.
Yeah, assuming Sam Houston hangs on for that win, that'll wrap up the number 7 seed for Kennesaw State.
Okay. There's a foul out of play, 0-2.
Yeah, if all 3 of us end up winning today, and right now we are certainly doing that.
2 strikes to count to Nathan Brewer, has a base hit in 3 trips. Tyler August with the pitch. Fouled out of play. Got holes at strike 2. Base is empty, 2 outs in the 7th. Raiders leading 7-5. And Brewer strikes out swinging. That's all in the 7th. 1 run, 1 hit on the solo home run by Owen Nowak. And we have 7 innings in the books here. Middle Tennessee 7 and Liberty 5. You're listening to Blue Raider Baseball from Van Wagner.
The Blue Raiders are winners in the classroom, on the field, and the courts. Richard Lewis here. I want you to win in real estate also. Buying, selling, auction here in Tennessee, or along the Gulf Coast, a second home, or investing. Give me a call to help start that winning process. 615-319-9981. Oh, I'm never too busy for your referrals. Richard Lewis, Exit Realty, Bob Lamb & Associates.
Las Casas Drugs is a proud sponsor of Blue Raider Athletics, located at 4702 Las Casas Pike, just minutes from Murfreesboro. Las Casas Drugs strives to provide all of your pharmaceutical needs in that hometown atmosphere you deserve. Family-owned and operated, Las Casas Drugs offers free delivery, immunizations, drive-through window, gift shop, merchandise, and medication management programs. Come by and see how we can make a difference. And go Blue Raiders.
WGNS, the flagship station for Blue Raider sports.
And we go to the top of the 8th inning. Drew Horn has this game to try and hang on to. Has a 2-run lead now. 8-9-1 in the 8th inning for Liberty.
I'd rather have a 2-run lead than be down by 2 this late in the ball game.
This is Pittston. Has hits in his last 2 at-bats and has scored his last 2 times up. He's 2 for 3. Single double. Grounded out his other at-bat. Right-handed hitter. He is the catcher. And Drew Horn's first pitch to him hits him right in the back of the leg. On the left, low on the left side. And he's feeling it right now. They had lifted him for a pinch hitter in each of the first 2 games, so I figured they might go ahead and pull him here if he's injured. For a pinch runner, we'll see. Head coach coming out. Trader's out there with him. Now he says, I'm okay, Coach.
Yeah.
I want to stay in. So Bitson will go down to first base, hit by a pitch. This first batter we've hit today.
Fielder number 30, Josh Campos.
Campos has a home run, a single, and is flied out. He's had a good series. Makes him now 6 out of 11 for the series. It's pretty good production for your number 9 hitter.
Boy, that's the kind of production that could get you consideration for hitter of the week.
First pitch swung on and missed. Strike 1. Runner at first. No outs. And Drew Horn's pitch misses outside for ball 1. 1-1. Our deck hitter is Tanner Marsh, the leadoff man. Horn comes set. The 1-1 pitch misses again outside, ball 2.
Bryant Baranek now throwing in the Raider bullpen.
2 balls, 1 strike. Short lead at first, and the pitch, same spot, outside, ball 3. I don't know about you, John. I'd love to see Drew Horn finish this game.
Oh, wouldn't that be great?
You know, he would like to.
Get him on track for an outing next week in Georgia.
3 balls, 1 strike to Campos. Strike on the outside corner, and the count goes full.
Just barely got the front edge of the plate.
So 3-2. Horn with the pitch. I started to call strike 3 there, John.
Well, me too. I was ready to ring him up.
I had my right arm ready. It's called ball 4.
Wow.
Don't get much closer than that.
You know, if we were in the big leagues and they had that, they call it a timeout. They want to bring these 2 runners in and that hitter discuss strategy and
talk about the bunt.
Yep.
First and second, no outs.
Coach Myers coming over to talk with Dean O'Neill. They're going out now to talk with with
Coach
Drew
Myers
Horn.
making sure with the umpire that, hey, it's their timeout, not mine.
Yeah.
He's taking advantage of it, though. They called the timeout.
Yeah, and what he's telling them is they got runners at first and second, nobody out. If it was us, we'd be bunting. I'll bet you they are too.
So now the runners are going back to their respective bases, or as Busy Dean would have said on his telecast, they go back to their respectable bases.
Diz had a way with words, didn't he?
And the batter, Tanner Marsh.
Yeah, it was Diz and Pee Wee on CBS, and was it Lindsey Nelson and Leo DeRoche on NBC on Saturday afternoons?
Don't remember that one.
Well, I always went with Diz and Pee Wee.
So here's Marsh. And Drew Horn with the pitch, and he bunts foul. You know, last time up he tried to bunt, fouled off a pitch, and then they let him hit away and he flied out. We'll see what they're doing here.
I like to, what I'd like to see is a little pop-up.
Yeah, I'd like to see a triple play.
Mm-hmm.
One strike to count.
Well, you could do that with a comebacker to the pitcher if Von Dolan can get back to third, and which he's doing.
Pitch is outside, 1-1. Right at second is Bitston and Campos at first.
Never seen a triple play, and that'd be the best time.
He bunts, foul. O'Neill gloved it in foul ground, so the count's 1-2 now to Marsh.
The bunt does not work.
A hit batsman and a walk. First two batters reach in the 8th inning. A couple of failed bunt attempts, and the count 1-2. Horn's pitch outside, gets by, and
they don't
goes to second. They go to second and third, so that's a wild pitch. I think the same thing happened last inning or inning before. They were trying to bunt, and we had a similar situation. So second and third now, 2-2.
Yeah, that was the situation that ended up. That's what got Abel Alvarin out of the game, and Horn was able to come pitch around it.
Count holds at 2-2. It's unusual to see that come up twice in a game.
Yeah.
Failed bunt, and they still get to second and third with no outs. So the tying run at second. 2-2 to Tanner Marsh. Popped up foul. It'll be back in the grandstand. Count remains 2 balls, 2 strikes. Drew Horn looks in. Checks his runners. And the 2-2 pitch. Strike 3 call. Marsh caught looking. That's out number 1 in the 8th inning. That is Drew's second strikeout.
First baseman number 35, Riley DiCandido.
And this will be DiCandido. Had a home run in the 5th off Mason Dobbs. Other than that, grounded out twice and lined out. 1 out. And a base hit to right field. 1 run will score. Here comes Rogers' throw to the plate. And the second run will score. And we've got a tie ball game. DeCandido drives in 2 with a clean single to right. 7-7. It's hit number 2 and the first 2 runs that Drew Horn has given up.
Now batting, third baseman number 18, Jordan Jaffe.
They've just gone final in Ruston. Sam Houston a winner, 6-0. So Kennesaw State, Sam Houston both tied at 13 and 17 as they finish the season.
First pitch to Jaffe is low for ball 1. Raiders trying to finish 13 and 17, but they're tied up now, 7-7. Top of the 8th inning. And Horn's pitch, strike called on the outside corner, 1-1. Ground ball up the middle. The runner was going out at second. Throw to first, double play, and the inning is over.
Because the runner was going, Clapp came over to cover the bag, was standing on the bag when he caught the baseball. I was afraid the runner was going to beat the baseball.
That was what I was thinking, John. It went right to Cooper Clapp standing on second base. Just got there before the runner arrived, and then Clapp's throw to first doubled up Jaffe to end the inning. So in the 8th inning, Flames pick up 2 runs on 1 hit, and they leave no one. We'll go to the bottom of the 8th inning. We are tied up in this ball game. Liberty 7, Middle Tennessee 7. You're listening to Blue Raider Baseball from Ben Wagner.
Bring your game day style courtside with a stop at Lightning's locker room on the concourse. From bold new drops to timeless campus classics, we've got everything you need to turn heads from class to tip-off. Whether you're rocking a hoodie in the student section or sporting a tee around town, your look says it loud. You're here for the wins, the energy, and the tradition. So step up your style and your spirit, because at Lightning's locker room, the season never slows down, and every fan plays a part in the hype. Let's make every day feel like game day.
Hey Blue Raider fans, this is Brad Hopkins with Exit Realty Bob Lamb & Associates. Winning in real estate is a lot like football. Good coaching and recruiting a great team are the keys. I put together a team of lenders, inspectors, and home professionals to help you succeed. Let me coach you through this process and make sure you come out a winner. Whether you're looking to buy, sell, or invest, I am here to help you win. Visit BradHopkinsHomes.com or call 615-556-9239 to find out more.
You're listening to MTSU Sports on WGNS.
Dean O'Neill will lead it off against Tyler August in the 8th inning. He's been up 3 times, been on base 3 times, scored 3 runs. Let's keep it going, Dean. August with the pitch. Swung on, popped up. Shallow left field. Who's coming in? Center fielder coming in. Wind blew it over a little bit into center, and O'Neill swinging at that first pitch, flies out for out number 1. Here's Rogers. Brett has singled, doubled, and scored in that big 6th inning and has flied out. He's 2 for 3. 1 out in the 8th. Rogers takes a strike, off-speed pitch. 0-1. And a fly ball into shallow left field. Shortstop back Marsh will take it for out number 2.
Marsh has got good range, good hands going back into the outfield, doesn't he, Dick?
He's made 2 or 3 catches like that in this series. So 2 outs, and the batter is Brett Von Dolan. He's had a productive day with a single that drove in 2 runs in the 6th inning and a Two-run homer in the second. First pitch to him is a strike called. Base is empty, 2 outs. Matt Wolf waiting to hit next.
What was that about? The
I have
umpire
no
walked out
idea.
in front of the plate,
I have no idea.
walks back. He's ready to go.
Pitch is outside, ball 1-1 to Bondola. 7 runs, 9 hits for the Raiders, 7 runs, 9 hits for the Flames. Ground foul past third. 1-2 to Bondola. Seven to 7. We're in the bottom of the 8th inning. 2 outs, nobody on base. August with the pitch. Struck him out swinging. That will end the 8th. 3 up, 3 down for the Raiders.
With no errors, no runners left on base.
So we have got 8 innings in the books here, and we are all tied up at 7-7. You're listening to Middle Tennessee Baseball from Ben Wagner.
At State Farm, when home and auto work as a team, you score and save money. I'm State Farm agent Andy Wama. Give me a call at 615-890-0850 and let's work together to win big by saving money on home and auto. With the service you get from State Farm, you might think our car insurance costs more. I'm State Farm agent Andy Wama. Give me a call at 615-890-0850 and let me show you with discounts up to 40%. You may find it even costs less.
At Middle Tennessee Electric, we see the lines that link us all, illuminating our neighborhoods, empowering our businesses, and helping us to recharge. Because we believe in the power of good energy. Whether it comes from our grids, the sun, or a kind heart. And as your family and our region continue to grow, you can trust that we'll always be there for you. Middle Tennessee Electric, bringing good energy.
The Blue Raiders are on News Radio WGNS.
This game moves to the 9th inning. The Raiders make a pitching change between innings. Drew Horn's day is over, and Bryant Baranek will come in from the bullpen, one of our seniors who was honored on Senior Day. His last outing was Tuesday against Memphis, went 2/3 of an inning, gave up no runs on 1 hit, had 1 strikeout. So he'll be charged with getting this team out and then letting the Raiders go to work in the bottom of the 9th.
Well, he's making his 20th appearance, 16 of those in relief, 68 1/3 innings, 46 runs, 36 earned on 73 hits, 36 walks, 79 strikeouts. He's got a 4.14 ERA, a 1-2 record with no saves.
Delivers a strike to Nick Barone on his first pitch. 0-1. Barone struck out twice, singled and walked. He's the cleanup hitter. Takes the pitch high, 1-1. Barone, Swafford, and Shealy here in the 9th. Baranek's pitch, swing and a miss on a breaking ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes. The count to Barone. Brewer playing him very deep in left field, as is Nowak in center. Pitch is outside, 2-2. Fastball at 92. Here's the 2-2 pitch on a ground ball to third. Von Dolan has it over to first in time, and that is out number 1 here in the 9th. 1 out.
Now batting.
Batters Easton Swafford. Swafford has been on base 3 times today, has 1 hit.
Liberty has their closer, Cooper Harrington, throwing in the bullpen.
Don't think we've seen him this series.
We have not.
Has a shot just past Akers in the right field, a base hit. Swafford jumped on that first pitch, lined a single to right. And now with one out, the batter is Shealy. Singled his last time up. He's 1 for 3.
Landon Seeley.
Seeley has had a good series for them. Breaking ball, just missed. Ball 1.
A little bit low.
Bryant Baranek on here in the 9th in a 7-7 game. That one just missed for ball 2. A couple of very close pitches.
Yeah.
Both out of the zone. 2 balls, no strikes, the count to Seeley. And ball 3. That one just missed.
I tell you what, you look at Baranek's body language after that last pitch, and it's pretty much, what have I got to do?
3-0 and all 4. So 4 straight, very close pitches, but all of them called balls.
Wow.
Down to second goes Swafford. First and second, 1 out for Ryan Drum, and he'll not bat. We've got a pinch hitter, number 4, coming in for Drum. And that will be Sorensen. He is their normal first baseman, has been held out of this series until right now. Jackson Sorensen, a left-handed batter, comes in hitting .257. And the pitch to him is low for ball 1. Runners first and second, 1 out. Ball 2.
Well, you can tell what the crowd thinks.
Strike call. 2-1. Runners lead at first and second. Looked like that pitch was in the same spot to me.
It sure did, Dick. I don't understand this guy's strike zone because it is not the same that it's been for the first 8 innings.
3-1. And that one is outside without a doubt. So now the base is loaded, 1 out. Back-to-back walks. Bryant's got to be frustrated. He was all over that plate, but was not getting any calls. They'll run for Sorensen. Number 8 is John Simmons. He'll run for Sorensen. The batter is Bidston, who's been on base the last 3 times. He's been up. 2 hits and a hit by pitch.
Number 9, Kyle Vidston.
Raider infield will stay back, try to get a double play.
Well, this is going to be tough, though, because they're playing 3 infielders on the left side of the infield.
Foul ball on the first pitch. 1 strike.
Clapp actually back with his heels against the outfield grass. What 2 or 3 steps over towards the left field line.
Foul to the screen, strike 2. Well, I'm glad to see him swinging a bat myself. I know Baranek is frustrated out there because every one of those pitches, with the exception of the last pitch to Sorensen, was close enough to be called a strike. Struck him out swinging.
There you go. Wow. Got him on a curveball and.
Well, wait a minute now. They say it wasn't a strikeout.
Just 0-2, huh?
I don't understand that. May have foul tipped it, John. There was a pitch outside, ball 1.
Well, O'Neill, a good pickup there.
If he foul tipped it and the catcher didn't catch it, of course, it's just a foul ball.
Right. That's the only thing I can think of.
Baranek with a 1-2 count. And the pitch, fly ball, center field. It's going to get in for a hit. And that is going to score 1. They'll hold the bases loaded. And Liberty will take a lead of 8-7. Bidston with his 3rd hit of the game drives in a run.
Now
bases remain loaded.
30, Josh Campos.
And the batter's Campos. So Liberty's taking the lead here in the 9th. First pitch to him outside, ball 1. Baranek comes set. Low for a ball, 2-0. No place to put him.
John Michael Pickens throwing in the Raider bullpen.
Ball 3 is outside.
You got to stop it here.
3 balls, no strikes. There's a strike called, 3-1. Hitters count now for Campos. 3 balls and a strike. Bases loaded, 1 out. Strike 2 called. Full count, 3-2.
He was taken all the way. I think I would have had him taken. The way Baranek has been.
3-2 pitch. Ground ball to short. Badalak to second. Out. Throw to first. Got him. That's a double play.
Wow.
Baranek has words for the plate umpire on his way to the dugout, and I don't much blame him, John.
I tell you what, I thought that he was. I thought he got hosed a little bit. He certainly got squeezed.
So that is all in the 9th. 1 run, 2 hits, 2 left. We'll go to the bottom of the 9th inning. Raiders need 1 to tie and 2 to win. Liberty 8, Middle Tennessee 7. You're on the Blue Raider Network from Van Wagner. Give your station
Hey folks,
break
it's
coming.
Chip Walters from Exit Realty Bob Lamb and Associates, helping Middle Tennessee make smart moves in a fast-moving market. Whether you're buying, selling, or just exploring your options, you deserve someone who knows this community and treats your goals like their own. From first-timers to long-time homeowners, I'm here to guide you with clarity, confidence, and a steady hand. When you're ready to make the next move, start with someone you trust. Visit choosechip.net and let's make your 2026 move the right move.
Las Casas Drugs is a proud sponsor of Blue Raider Athletics, located at 4702 Las Casas Pike, just minutes from Murfreesboro. Las Casas Drugs strives to provide all of your pharmaceutical needs in that hometown atmosphere you deserve. Family-owned and operated Las Casas Drugs offers free delivery, immunizations, drive-through window, gift shop, merchandise, and medication management programs. Come by and see how we can make a difference. And go Blue Raiders.
Rutherford County's MTSU station, News Radio WGNS.
Bottom half of the ninth inning. We'll take 10 seconds for station identification. Listening to Blue Raider baseball.
The flagship station for Middle Tennessee sports, WGNS. Murfreesboro, Smyrna. The Blue Raiders play here.
So pitching change between innings for the Flames. The new pitcher is Cooper Harrington. He is a sophomore out of Sanford, North Carolina, 6 feet, 185 or 165, kind of a slender 6-footer, and he's on to try and close it out for them.
He is their closer, making his 22nd appearance, all but 2 of those in relief. He's thrown 40 in the third innings. He's given up 18 runs, all earned on 37 hits, 10 walks, 49 strikeouts. He's got a .392 ERA, a 2-1 record with 10 saves. Now, he has also been known to give up the long ball. He's given up 3 home runs.
Matt Wolf will face him. Wolf came in the 6th inning as a pinch hitter and struck out. So he'll lead off the 9th, and then Badalak and Nowak. First pitch is in for a strike, 0-1. Bottom of the 9th inning, 8-7. Raiders need a base runner. Wolf takes outside, 1-1. Of course, we know Wolf can hit a long ball too, as he got the Raiders' first home run of the season. Be fitting if he got the last home run of the season, wouldn't it? Takes it high and inside, ball 2, 2-1.
I think it hit him. No? Or did he say it fouled? I think he's saying he fouled it.
What?
Yeah, that's what it is.
I'm telling you, John, some of these...
I don't like this umpire. He is not... I don't think... We've seen better. Let me put it that way.
Pitch is outside, so what's the count now? 2-2?
They are calling it 2-2 now.
Yeah. Wolf steps out of the box for a moment. Back in there now with a 2-2 count. And the right-hander delivers and struck him out swinging.
Checked his swing, went too far.
I don't know what that pitch was, but it was certainly fooled him. 1 out. Here's Badalak.
I tell you, it was a changeup.
Play is 0 for 3. Slide out, struck out twice. Owen Nowak waiting to hit next. Raiders down a run. We're in the 9th. Popped up. Shallow center field. Campos, the center fielder, is in, and he's got it for out number 2. So the Raiders are down to their last out. Nowak homered down the right field line in the 7th inning. And that was a line drive. The right fielder, remembering that, plays him deep. And the pitch to the plate is a breaking ball called a strike. 0-1. Should Nowak get on, Lane Akers would be next. Swing and a foul tip. Count goes to 0-2.
And with that, they put the big switch on, sent the third baseman over to the second base side of the bag.
Ground ball to second. Going to be a foul ball off his foot, I think. They call him out.
They did.
Noack says it hit his foot.
Yeah, the umpire is sending them all back.
First base umpire called him out. I don't think the home plate umpire did anything.
3 umpires are getting together.
I don't think you want a game to end like this.
I think this home plate umpire just wants this game to end.
Call him out. He's probably got a 4:30 dinner reservation.
I guess, or a 5 o'clock plane in Nashville, right?
So call it a, what, 4-3 put out? Was that?
Yeah, it was just 43.
So the Raiders in the 9th go down without a threat. And the final score will be Liberty 8, Middle Tennessee 7. Flames will win the series. 21-9 will be their conference record.
And with that win, Liberty moves back into the 2 seed with Missouri State's loss.
So overall, they will be 38-18. Raiders will finish 26th and 29.
We've got the 9 seed.
12-18 in Conference USA. Stay with us. Our postgame show coming your way next. You're listening to Blue Raider Baseball from Van Wagner.
Bring your game day style courtside with a stop at Lightning's locker room on the concourse. From bold new drops to timeless campus classics, we've got everything you need to turn heads from class to tip-off. Whether you're rocking a hoodie in the student section or sporting a tee around town, your look says it loud. You're here for the wins, the energy, and the tradition. So step up your style and your spirit, because at Lightning's locker room, the season never slows down, and every fan plays a part in the hype. Let's make every day feel like game day.
Locally grown, Blue Raider proud. This is Jonathan Harmon with the J. Harmon Home Team. As an MTSU alumnus and lifelong Rutherford County resident, I bring the heart of a teacher, the grit of a Blue Raider, and over 15 years of real estate experience to every client. Honest to a fault, connected to the community, and driven to serve. I don't just help you buy or sell, I help you understand every step. The J. Harmon Home Team, where real estate meets real talk.
Nothing is more expensive than a missed opportunity that could have changed your life. Maybe you're just graduating high school, or are working and need to earn a degree to advance your career. Or you aspire to be a leader, and a graduate degree can make that happen. Whether you're just starting out or retooling for the future, Middle Tennessee State University can help you get there. MTSU, the University of Opportunities.
Will Fraley, attorney at law, has experience you can count on. Former Blue Raider baseball player and MTSU alum Will Fraley serves Murfreesboro and the surrounding communities. Put a strong and experienced legal fighter on your case. Give Will Fraley a call and he can handle all of your legal matters, including criminal and domestic or family law. Visit willfraleylaw.com or call 615-410-7290.
When the arena lights dim for a concert, or when the crowd becomes one at a big game, you can almost feel like you're the biggest fan. But who's your biggest fan? It's the person that will get you home safely after a night of drinking. It's the person who looks out for your life to make sure you leave the stadium with someone sober. This could be a designated driver or someone who offers to get you a ride share. Because in Tennessee, fans don't let fans drive drunk. Brought to you by the Tennessee Highway Safety Office, a division of the Tennessee Department of Safety and Homeland Security.
WGNS, the flagship station for Blue Raider sports. Today's game is in the books, and it's time to recap today's action in the Blue Raider postgame show. Today's broadcast on the Blue Raider Network has been brought to you in part by Will Fraley, attorney at law, State Farm Insurance, and agent Andy Womack, Middle Tennessee Electric, Exit Realty, Bob Lamb and Associates, and agents Brad Hopkins, Richard Lewis, Jonathan Harmon, and Chip Walters. And by Las Casas Drugs. Let's head back to the ballpark for today's Blue Raider postgame show.
Welcome back. The Raiders fall in the season finale here at Reese Smith Field by a score of 8-7. And just as we commented, I think at some point during the broadcast, a blowout in each of the first two games, series even, and then a nail-biter here in the rubber game of the series. The Flames score 1 in the ninth to win it, 8-7. I'll recap the scoring quickly for you. The Raiders got on the board first on a 2-run homer by Brett Von Dolen in the second inning, and then added another run in the fourth on a solo home run by Dean O'Neill. They had a 3-0 lead going into the fifth inning. But the fifth inning was the bad inning, just as it was in yesterday's game. For the Raiders, Cole Torbett started, and in the fifth inning, first guy got on base for Liberty, and then the pitching change. Mason Dobbs came in, gave up a 2-run homer to Campos, and then a walk and another 2-run homer to DeCandido, and Liberty took a 4-3 lead. Abel Albron came on and got out of that inning without further damage, but the Flames had a 4-3 lead. They added a run in the sixth to make it 5-3. The Raiders picked up 3 in the bottom of the sixth inning to take a 6-5 lead, and then a solo home run by Owen Nowak made it 7-5, and going into the eighth inning. But Liberty got 2 in the eighth to tie the game at 7, and in the top of the ninth, Drew Horn came out. Bryant Baranek came in, and they got the bases loaded with 1 out. They got the 1 run that they needed before the Raiders got a double play to end the inning, and 8-7. And then we saw their closer Harrington for the first time all weekend, and he looked pretty good. He got the Raiders.
Looked like a closer, didn't he?
1-2-3 in the ninth inning to close it out with an 8-7 win. So, John, what do you got on the stat sheet for us?
Well, I think what we need to look at, Cole Torbett got the start for the Raiders, went 4 innings, only gave up a run on a couple of hits. Mason Dobbs came in, had some difficulty, gave up 3 runs on a couple of hits and a walk. Abel Albron, an inning, gives up 1 run. It was not earned on 3 hits. Drew Horn threw 3 good innings. I thought a little bit of hard luck for him to end up getting charged with 2 runs. And then Baranek was getting squeezed at the plate by that home plate umpire, I thought. And it was those 2 walks that ended up costing him the ball game. Bradley Zayak got the start for Liberty. He was going for his 9th win, went 5 innings, was leading when he left, but then Matt Porter came on, gave it up with 3 runs. But Tyler August came on, pitched 3 great innings in relief for them, gave up 1 run. That was the Nowak home run on 2 hits. Had 5 strikeouts, didn't walk anybody. So he ends up being the winning pitcher. He's now 6-0. And Cooper Harrington comes on, 3 up, 3 down in the bottom of the ninth, the Raiders, and he gets the save, number 11. Looking at the hitting, the Raiders only managed 9 hits, 7 runs on 9 hits, 1 error. Looking at the numbers, the middle of the lineup, and this is kind of important as we go to Georgia next week for the tournament. Dean O'Neill, 2 for 3 with a home run. Brett Rogers, 2 for 4. Brett Von Dolen, 2 for 4, including a big home run. Been a long time since he had one. Over on the Liberty side, we kept Tyler Marsh at bay yet again. That's their leadoff guy. That's the Ricky Henderson template. Lots of stolen bases, lots of extra base hits. So I thought the Raiders did a good job of controlling him. Riley Candido, the first baseman, 2 for 5. Second baseman, Easton Swafford, 2 for 4. And then Josh Campos. Why that guy is hitting number 9, I don't know, because he just was a Raider killer all weekend. He goes 2 for 4. Yeah, we can play with these guys. We just discovered that. We were leading going to the 8th and just couldn't bring it home.
So the Raiders will take this loss with them to Kennesaw for the postseason tournament. We do not know how the pairings are going to be, so check your I checked the Conference USA website.
Yeah.
Either late tonight or early tomorrow morning, and the schedule of games ought to be published.
We're going to be the 9th seed, so based on the materials that the conference put out originally, now we'll see if those in fact become the fact, but we would be in the pool A with Jacksonville State, Western Kentucky.
All right, we'll see how all that comes out in the wash, and our next broadcast will be from Kennesaw, Georgia, for Game 1 of the tournament, whenever that may be. So, again, check your social media, Blue Raider website. I'm sure it'll be out on Facebook, so and on radio, of course, on our flagship station, WGNS. So that's going to wrap up season number 20 for us in the booth, I guess.
That's right. I may or may not be able to join you in Georgia next week, so I hope this isn't the last one for me, but it may be, and it's been great working with you. Boy, 20 years, that goes through in a hurry, doesn't it?
Same here, and we'll close it out here by giving you, again, the final score, 8-7, Liberty winning and taking the series 2-1 over Middle Tennessee. So until we greet you from Georgia sometime next week, probably on Wednesday, but stay close and check those schedules out. We'll have the broadcast for you down there. Until then, Dick Plummer for John Callow. Jackson Smith has been our studio producer. Wishing you a very pleasant good afternoon from the ballpark.
Thanks for listening to today's Middle Tennessee State University baseball game. Today's game has been produced by Van Wagner College through the facilities of WGNS Radio. The content of today's game is owned by Van Wagner College and the Blue Raider Network and may not be reproduced without expressed written permission of Middle Tennessee State University and Van Wagner College. Be sure to join us next time for more Middle Tennessee baseball here on the Blue Raider Network on WGNS, the flagship station for Blue Raider sports.